when they pull me down, I rise through every storm, through all the lies. They see my strength.
Imagine this. You walk in the path of sobriety, a journey that requires your strength, every bit of resilience you can muster, and while you're working on staying steady, staying grounded, and building yourself up, you find yourself surrounded by people who seem to make it harder, not easier. People who should be there to support you, but instead find every way possible to chip away the foundation you're building. You're trying to move forward, but the people around you are pulling you back, whether they mean it or not. Imagine being taken for granted in your hardest moments. Imagine this. You're doing everything you can to rebuild your life, but the people around you act like they can't manage even the simplest things on their own. They expect you to drive them places, to carry their weight, to put their needs first, even while they know you're in a vulnerable position. And instead of offering a hand or a word of encouragement, they sit back, relying on you to carry both your burdens and theirs. They act helpless when it serves them, but turn judgmental when you ask them for support. Imagine the ones who use vulnerability against you. Imagine this. You open up, trusting someone with your vulnerability, hoping they'll understand, maybe even support you. But instead of care, you're met with judgment, criticism, or even mockery. Your struggles, your challenges, become a tool for them to use whenever it suits their agenda. They don't support you. They exploit your pain, your insecurities, using them as ammunition whenever they want to knock you down a peg. How does that help you stay sober? How does that allow you to heal when every moment of vulnerability is twisted and used against you? In these situations, every step forward feels like an uphill battle. It's not just about sobriety anymore. It's about survival in a space that should be safe but feels anything but. There are friends who only pretend to listen. Imagine sharing your thoughts, your struggles, and realizing they're just waiting for their turn to talk. They're not truly there for you. They don't care about your journey. They care about what they can get from you, about being heard without hearing, about taking without giving. And when you need them, they put you last every time. They expect you to be there for them, but they're never truly present for you. These friends, these partners, these people who take and never give, this is the environment you're expected to stay sober in? Sobriety is already a mountain to climb, but with these people around you, it becomes a mountain covered in ice. Slippery, treacherous, where every step forward feels like 2 steps back. Staying sober in this kind of environment is almost a superhuman feat, and yet they act as if they're the ones doing you a favor. To those who act helpless but demand everything, who value their own needs above the struggles of those around them, who pretend to care but are only there when it's easy, stop. Take a look in the mirror. Realize the damage you're causing, not just to those walking on the road of sobriety, but to everyone around you. Every time you make someone else's life harder because you refuse to offer real support, every time you manipulate someone's vulnerability, you're chipping away at the very foundation they're building. You may think you're getting what you need, but in reality, you're planting seeds of resentment and distance. There will come a time when the people who support you now will no longer be there, and you'll be left with nothing but your own reflection, a reflection that should serve as a reminder of the impact of your actions. To everyone fighting to stay sober in an environment that feels more like a test than a support system, know this: your journey is valid. The battles you fight every day are real, and you have the strength within you to overcome them, even when those around you make it harder. Your sobriety is your own, and no amount of indifference, judgment, or manipulation can take away the progress you've made. You don't owe anyone your vulnerability if they don't respect it. You don't owe anyone your time if they don't value it, if they can't reciprocate it genuinely. In a world that often feels unsupportive, choose to protect your sobriety, to hold fast to the foundation you're building. You're stronger than those who doubt you, and you're worth more than those who take advantage. And to those who would make that journey harder, it's time to change your ways. Realize that every time you take without giving, every time you value material things over the people in your life, and every time you make someone else's road steeper, you're only showing the world your own weakness. True strength, true love, and true friendship aren't about what you can gain. They're about what you can give without expectation. To everyone listening, let this be a call to choose love that's real, support that's consistent, and connections that honor who you are. Life is too short to spend it proving yourself to those who will never see your worth. Too precious to give away to those who only know how to take. So walk your path with pride, release what no longer serves you, and remember, you're worth more than anyone's convenience, more than anyone's manipulation, more than anyone's misplaced priorities. Stand firm in your value, embrace your journey, and let those who truly honor you walk alongside. For those who cannot, let them watch as you rise.
I'm done with that, I'm through with pain. They only show when it's their time, but I'm done playing in their line. Friends who only come to take, partners who give more than they make. I'm done with games, I've drawn the line. Gonna keep my peace, my soul, my time. I'm walking tall, I'm walking proud, for the ones who listen, for the unbowed. My journey's clear, my heart's my own. I'm building up from roots I've grown. Stand tall, walk free, nobody's taking the best of me. They try to break, they try to bend, but I'm rising up again and again. Stand tall, walk free, true love and strength, that's all I need. In every step I find my ground, no one's gonna pull me down. For those who take, for those who drain, no more struggle, no more pain. I found my worth, I hold it tight, standing tall, reclaiming my life tonight.